Hey, beautifuls. So, part of my AM routine is the red light therapy. And so, as I'm waking up, doing my red light therapy, and I have my feet on my grounding mat, I typically answer clients' messages that they send me via Voxer, right? If you have one on one access to me, you have access to me via Voxer as well. If you are new to me, I am Goddess LaMeel. Um, she's messaging me right now. So I am Goddess LaMeel, founder of Goddess University. So one of the messages that I got from a client this morning, she was sending me pictures of these men, and she was like, I can't believe that this guy even thought that he had a chance with me. And so she was really quite disgusted and was like, but like, I don't understand why they feel like, men like this feel like they can approach. And so I responded to her. Um, she's still messaging me. So I responded to her basically saying that, from childhood, right, boys are told that they're the prize, that they should pursue whatever it is that they want, and that they are inherently deserving. Where that's not what girls are told, and it's not really what women are trained to do, right? We evaluate as women and we earn, right? So that was my initial response to her. But then I got inspired and I started taking all these notes, and I was like, oh, this would be great to go into for Sunday Temple. But I want to share with you some of those notes, okay? So press the button, hold it down, because it's going to be a longer one, okay? But let me pull up these notes, because energetically, women with power, you broadcast access gates, right? So high frequency women with no boundaries, they radiate this openness. Even if you don't want to be approached, your field says there's nourishment here, right? So an unaligned men across the board are scavengers. And so they sense vitality, and they simply move towards it, right? It's not that they think that they're worthy, it's that they sense that your field has life force and their system seeks supply, right? So men are taught that if you want her, shoot your shot. Not if you qualify, shoot your shot. They have no inner calibration process. Desire alone equates for them to entitlement. So women don't look at men the way that men look at women. Women evaluate through frequency, lifestyle, emotional capacity, physical alignment, mental chemistry, spiritual presence, and the power dynamic, where men evaluate like, do I want to sleep with her? She looks soft. She looks fun, right? So they just play the odds. And I can't even tell you, even a man that I was dating will say like, I don't know why he gave up. Like, just play the odds. If you ask enough women, somebody's going to say yes, which leads to another point that I then began taking notes on, right? But your field is magnetic to their drunken ego. A woman in her feminine, right? She will awake a latent ego in a man. She will awake their hero fantasy, and she distorts their perception. Your field temporarily inflates their hologram. So they see the version of themselves that they've never earned when they are with you. Broken men will approach, and as a result of that, like, here's the proof, right? Broke men approach wealthy women. Unhealed men approach spiritual goddesses or priestesses. Mediocre men approach exceptional women. Our presence gives them a momentary upgraded illusion. So because no one's ever told them you're not a match for a woman like her, Whereas women are trained to self-critique, right? Men are trained to self-inflate. So women ask, am I enough? Men ask, why not me? um, your feminine field is like a mirror. But because no one, here's the other part of that. Hold on. Because someone somewhere has tolerated them before, even a dusty ass unaligned man will approach you knowing that you are a goddess. Why? Because the history, his buddy's history, his dad's history has shown him that women settle. Women will lower their standards if they are in love. Women will mother and fix you, trying to make you lovable, and women will tolerate breadcrumbs. So he imagines if he had one before, if so and so can get one, he can get one. They don't really understand that she's out of my league, right? She is accessible unless she explicitly rejects me, is how he thinks. He never assumes that he is disqualified unless he is specifically rejected. And as we have started to see, even an explicit rejection for them does not always equate to them being unworthy or them not having access. So in all of this, you are essentially a lighthouse and they are moths. However, this is important because I literally told her during a session, this client that I'm talking about, where these notes came from, that she needed to do to get the replay on the energy class, because what's happening here is an aura leak. So I'm running out of time. I'm going to do the next video, and in the next video I'm going to just talk about what we do as women to stop men from what we do energetically. Let me be clear. What we do energetically and what we can do energetically as women to stop men of this low caliber who don't qualify from trying to penetrate, siphon, and gain access to us. And this is all of it can be done through energy work. So if you have seen my other energy videos, this is where it's leading. So just stay with me. Go to the next video. I'm going to record it like right now. So go to the next video and learn what you can do energetically to shield. So like we're doing energy shielding, right? And it does stop some level of penetration, but it does not stop the signal that these men or other people get from you. That's not that inner, right, shield. That is the outer aura. And that's what I'm going to talk about in the next video. Okay. Love you. Bye. See you there.